The founders don't want to have all of their common wiped out. Now they own nothing. And there ends up being a very ugly scenario that happens with the board at that point on how do we wind this thing down? How do we recap it? What's going to happen? And that's usually where everyone starts to run for the hills. The founders, one or more of the founders leave and so on.
Friedberg, I have a question for you. So you mentioned this earlier, which I think was a really important point, but we didn't really touch it. Do you think there's going to be a reckoning inside of venture firms about recalibrating general partners?
100%. I mean, look.
And why? Sorry, just explain why.
Yeah,
Why?
so I think what's happened is over the last 15 years, to become a successful venture investor, you've gotten into the hot deals. The deals where, and hot deals, the valuations are typically climbing up. And, when the valuations climb up, that's an indicator that the company is doing well and you should invest. That's been the model for operating in the last 15 years. But the truth is that maybe just because the valuations have gone up and more money has gone in, doesn't necessarily mean that that's a great business, or as Chamath points out, that you ultimately get a positive net return on that investment down the road. And that window is now closed. So the investors that have been trained, this is such a generalization, and I hate saying it because we have so many good, smart friends that work in venture. But generally speaking, there are a lot of folks who have come up who have been trained on this momentum investing model. And it's like day trading. The stocks are going up. Let's all put money into the stock going up. Instead of having a more fundamental approach to is there real cash generation potential and scalability and platformability of this company? And as a result,